Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amir Muhammad Mikhail bin Fazul from class DPHU 3G. Today I would like to talk about the title pension fraud. Okay. Pension is a regular income paid by a government or a private company to someone who no longer works, usually because of their age or health. Pension also is a fund, whereas a sum of money is added during employment. Yes, to support the person's retirement. In Malaysia, there are many types of pension fund, such as the armed forces fund, civil service and civil service pension scheme, employment provident fund (EPF), social pension, and social security organization (SOCS). Usually, if we are working with government sector, we can apply civil service pension scheme. Otherwise, if we work with the private sectors, usually we apply employment provident fund (EPF) for our pension fund. Upon reaching the age of 55, you will be able to withdraw your pension fund at the lump sum or as monthly. Application for pension fund can be submitted to the appropriate department when you have reached the suitable age. Depends on the above category fund. You can sum personally through the department to fill the form, or you can do it online. Fraud means wrongful or criminal deception or the crime of getting money from deceiving people. Pension frauds can be happened when the applicant himself or herself submit false statement or false document when applying the pension fund. He or she committed an offence or pension fraud. Referring to Section 59 EPF Act 1991, incorrect declaration or furnishing false statement, he or she is guilty, and often he or she shall be liable to the imprisonment for a term not more than 3 years, to a fine not more than 10,000 ringgit or both. Pension frauds means when someone obtains state benefit that he or she not entitled to. Otherwise, your pension is one of your most valuable assets. And can become the target for illegal activities such as scams and inappropriate high-risk investment. There are so many cases relating pension frauds in our country nowadays, especially involving scams.
My name is Izzat. Now I'm going to tell you guys about how these scammers do their work to sell their product. Usually they have their tricks up their sleeves to sell the product to us. Firstly, they use a text message or an unknown phone call to communicate to us about their product, to promote the product. And some of them, commonly, they will go to your house and try to persuade us to buy the product. Secondly, they will convince us that claiming we can get an access before the age of 55. And lastly, they will also convince us that the marketing will promise us that they will give a return for 8% as an investment. The next thing that I want to point about is how to report about this scammer. First, you must file a report with your local police department. Second, you may also contact your state consumer protection office. And then you can also report certain types of scam and fraud to the Federal Enforcement Agency. But the federal agencies actually cannot act on your behalf, but they can use that complaint to record the patterns of abuse.
My name is Muhammad Irfan bin Muhammad Nasir from DPSU 3G. Today I'm gonna talk about pension fraud. How do you avoid from pension fraud? Okay, firstly, how pension scam work. Scammers usually contact people out of the blue via phone, email or text, or even advertise people, or they may be introduced to you by a friend or family members who is also unknowingly being scammed. For example, scammers will make false claim to gain your trust. Firstly is claiming that they are authorized by the MCMC, stands for Malaysia Communication and Multimedia Missions, or that they don't have to be MCMC authorized because they are providing the advice themselves. Secondly, claiming to be acting on the behalf of the MCMC or the government service. Okay. Next is a simple step to protect yourself from pension scam. Firstly, if you suspect a scam, just report it. You can report to the MCMC. You can report an unauthorized firm or scam to us by contacting our consumer helpline on 1-800-182-222 or using our reporting form. Secondly, check who you're dealing with. Check the MCMC register to make sure that anyone offering you advice or other financial service in MCMC authorized. Lastly, don't be rushed and pressure. Take your time to make all the check you need, even if this means turning down an amazing deal. Beware of promise written that sound too good to be true, and don't be rushed or pressure into making a decision. Thank you very much. That's all. For the conclusion to this point is, we do not believe in advertisement and promotion that have been done by stranger. Instead, we need to check the background product firstly. We need to be always aware that we will not lose our saving. Thank you very much.